Dr. Sunil Lohar to share a few words with you all.
Hello. Hello. Yeah. Good morning, all. I'm Sunil Lohar, and I'm an artist, and I paint. I'm also a graphic designer, and I'm into design and art and aesthetics. So I have trained in art and technology kind of confluence things. So I worked at IIIT Hyderabad, where this digital humanities and art and technology confluences we have worked, and also here at IIT Jodhpur. I'm teaching a digital humanity course called Image, Imagination, and Digital Culture, and in which we look into how images are constructed in the digital forum, and what is the idea of image, and what is the concept of image, and how it changes everything, and so on. And also this semester I'm now teaching digital storytelling, which is again a very interesting course, and the students are also reciprocating very nicely there, and we are also doing hands-on activity there, like stop motion videos, and constructing our own game, and we are learning something called like how to gamify a story. And gaming is very important thing, because through games you reveal something very interesting stuff about the story and whole narrative, right? So that I am doing now, and we are also going deep into some theoretical aspect in digital storytelling also. And so on the whole, it is very interesting thing to be into digital humanities, because it is, as my colleagues already told, that it is a very beautiful intersect. There is nowadays there is very thin line between art and science, and digital, and humanities and all, right? So this is nothing but understanding language of digital and language of humanities. So, and they can talk, and when they talk so beautifully, something interesting stuff comes out of that experiment, and that's we are seeing with our students and ourselves. And yeah, all the best for all the applicants, and hope to see you soon in the campus. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lohar. I see that there is a query already, but we have our last we have our last faculty, last but not the least, Dr. Tanisha Goyal, who would introduce herself and conclude this rounds of introduction.
Okay.
Uh,
Would you like to take the question first, Natasha? I can see that some comments have come, and I think
Harit
Dr.
has
Mishra has
responded.
also
Yeah,
responded.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Right. Hi, I'm Tonisha. I teach at the School of Liberal Arts and the Digital Humanities IDRP. Uh, I also happen to be the faculty advisor of the first year MSc DH students. So if you're on campus and you face academic or campus living issues, I would be your first point of contact. My interests are in what we call digital popular cultures. So everything from the processes that go into them to the socio-cultural discourses around questions like big data and privacy, for instance, are things that we would discuss. Um, I am also interested in digital pedagogy, including interactive storytelling. And therefore, I teach courses like New Media Studies, Digital Society, Emerging Contours in DH, a bit of archiving with Rasdeepta sometimes. And I have DH students working under me on projects that are both archiving but also digital autoethnographical. So good luck. I hope things go well. Thank you.
So I thank all my colleagues for sharing their work, and sharing their experiences with our program. And okay, so now we will start off with the Q&A. We already had one query by Payal Upadhyay. And Payal, I think our coordinator, Dr. Patra, has already responded to you. You could see, the link to our advertisement also, which specifies the institutional norm. And Riddhi, we do not have an entrance test. We will be after, there will be one round of shortlisting based on whether you're eligible for this program, the basic requirements, which are also there mentioned in the advertisement. Then, if you fulfill them, you will be shortlisted and asked to submit an SOP. Subsequent to that, we will be having rounds of interviews based on your SOP and your academic performances. There would be, different marks distribution accordingly. So that is the process that we have been following, and I hope I have answered your questions. Now, yeah, we are now open to any other questions.
Let me respond to the question that has been posted by Sreyoshi. Two things, Sreyoshi. Firstly, there is no direct PhD admission. You have to apply for your PhD, of course, but in no way you will be forced to do a PhD in DH. You can definitely apply for a PhD in other humanities disciplines. For instance, we have students in the School of Liberal Arts, not in the Digital Humanities group. So let me just briefly tell you, Digital Humanities is a platform that comes under the Interdisciplinary Research Division in IITJ, which is separated from the School of Liberal Arts structurally. But all of us belong to, many of us rather, belong to the School of Liberal Arts and to the DH division. Just like our computer science and mathematics colleagues, I'll come to you, Aman, just a minute. Just like our CSE, computer science and mathematics colleagues, or mechanical electrical colleagues, they belong to their own departments. At the same time, their respective departments. At the same time, they have their secondary affiliation with DH. So, if you, as you already have, Sreyoshi, you have already done one master's, you can definitely do a second master's in DH, and then you may go for your PhD, and in no way it will be confined to DH alone. We have at least one student, one PhD student in the School of Liberal Arts, not in the DH division, who works in a subfield of DH. He works on electronic literature, which comes under the larger rubric of DH, but he is not affiliated to DH. So our system is way more flexible. It's not like the university system. In the IIT, things are more flexible and more interdisciplinary. The next part of your query, sorry, it's about the programming and algorithms, etc. Right? Unfortunately, things are not taught from the basics because these courses are programming and algorithms. These two courses are cross-listed with mathematics, but we try to organize um, bridge courses, tutorial sessions for that, and mathematics colleagues who teach these courses in the mathematics department. For DA students, they offer some extra sessions. Um, Other STEM related courses such as social media application development and machine learning for DH, these two are specifically for DH students and designed or rather tailor made for your needs. But at least for these two, programming and algorithms, you have to sit in the max class. I know it's demanding, it's challenging. If you're not coming from that kind of a background, it's definitely challenging. But that's what DH is about. You acquire new skills, you develop new skills, and you learn to use new tools.